Imagine staying in a home where terrified guests flee in the middle of the night, where blood-curdling screams echo through the rooms, and where paranormal investigators claim to have encountered dark forces far older than the building itself. This is the ancient Ram Inn, one of the most terrifying and controversial haunted locations in the entire world. But are the spirits that roam its halls real, or are they simply stories fueled by centuries of myth, fear, and powerful superstition? The ancient Ram Inn stands in the quiet English village of Watton-under-Edge. It was built way back in 1145, making it nearly 900 years old. Originally, it was used to house the workers who were building the nearby St. Mary's Church. But the story of this land goes back much further. The inn is said to sit directly on top of a pagan burial ground, a place once used for ancient and mysterious rituals. Some believe the home's violent history began long before the very first stone was ever laid. The ley lines, invisible channels of energy, are said to cross directly beneath the house, creating a powerful vortex of paranormal activity. Over the centuries, the inn has become tangled in stories of witchcraft, demonic entities, child sacrifices, and dark occult practices. It's a place with a reputation so grim that many people refuse to even step inside. Visitors have reported a range of terrifying experiences, being violently pushed, scratched by unseen claws, or even dragged from their beds by invisible hands. Many people claim to feel an overwhelming sense of dread and despair the moment they walk through the door, as if the very air is thick with sorrow and malevolence. One of the most notorious hotspots in the inn is the bishop's room. This was once the most expensive room, but it's now considered the most haunted. Monks, priests, and weary travelers who stayed here have allegedly encountered violent spirits that refuse to let them rest. People have heard the ghostly sounds of phantom horses thundering outside, disembodied footsteps pacing the floors, and seen mysterious, unexplained lights dancing in the darkness. Some have even witnessed full-bodied apparitions wearing clothing from different historical eras, from medieval knights in armor to ancient Roman soldiers, as if time itself has collapsed within these walls. Another infamous area is the witch's room, located in the attic. This small, claustrophobic space is said to be haunted by the tormented spirit of a woman who was accused of witchcraft back in the 1500s. According to legend, she sought refuge within the inn to escape her persecutors, but she was eventually found, captured, and burned at the stake. Her agonizing screams are still said to echo through the walls, a permanent and horrifying reminder of her tragic fate. Some visitors who dare to enter this room report feeling choked or overwhelmed by a profound sense of sadness. But perhaps the darkest story of all comes from the inn's chilling cellar. During an excavation, the former owner, John Humphreys, claimed to have discovered what he believed was undeniable evidence of ritual sacrifice. He unearthed skeletal remains, including those of children, along with ancient rusty daggers. He was convinced that this was proof of devil worship and black magic rituals being performed, right there in the cellar. Whether these findings are actual proof of a sinister past or simply misunderstood artifacts remains a subject of heated debate among historians and paranormal investigators alike. This is the haunting version of the story. But there is another side to this tale. Skeptics argue that the ancient Ram Inn's terrifying reputation has been dramatically exaggerated over the years. They point out that much of its story is built on local legend and folklore, not on documented, verifiable history. For example, the claims of it being a pagan burial ground or a site of sacrifice are often made without any solid archaeological proof. It's a compelling story, but is it a true one? Many of the so-called ghost sightings and paranormal experiences can potentially be explained by the building, its extreme age and dilapidated structure. We're talking about a 900-year-old house. Creaking beams, shifting floorboards, and natural drafts can easily move objects, create strange noises, or brush against visitors in the dark, mimicking the touch of an unseen hand. The human mind is incredibly skilled at finding patterns in chaos, especially when it's already on high alert. Critics also note that the inn's fame exploded thanks to television ghost shows, popular books, and a growing tourism industry built around the paranormal. Many guests who visit the ancient Ram Inn arrive already expecting to be terrified. This psychological state, known as priming, can make them hyper-aware of their surroundings. Every creak, every shadow, every cold spot can be interpreted as something supernatural. The power of suggestion is incredibly strong, and in a place as atmospheric as the Ram Inn, It can easily transform a simple fear into a full-blown paranormal experience. Still, countless seasoned investigators and ordinary visitors insist that what they experienced inside those walls was far too intense and too specific to be mere imagination. People have left the building shaking, in tears, or screaming in terror, vowing never to return. They are adamant that they encountered something real, something intelligent, and something truly malevolent. So in the end, we are left with two very different possibilities. Either the ancient Ram Inn is a genuine gateway to something dark and ancient, a place where the veil between our world and the next is terrifyingly thin. Or it is a place where centuries of myth, history, and human fear have merged together to create some of the most powerful and enduring ghost stories ever told. Is the ancient Ram Inn truly haunted by spirits from its violent past, or is it haunted by the stories we tell about it? The truth might just depend on what you are willing to believe. Which truth do you believe? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. Thanks for watching.